Controversy in the DJ community arose when Alpha-Theta, the parent company of Pioneer, released a new DJ controller called the Omni Duo. And so while the DJ community at large received this with mixed, strong emotions, the DJ content creators who had early access overwhelmingly gave it positive reviews. And one of YouTube's more popular DJ content creators, Rick Webb, did not like this controller, and he let the whole world know in his review.
Go drop $1,500 on something stupid like that. There's a million other things you should buy before you go buy this thing.
And he called out all of the channels that featured this piece of hardware and pretty much said that they were not being authentic and they were being paid to lie.
And I called out all of the YouTube channels that posted the Omni Duo controller, saying that they were under contract, and the opinion that was expressed is basically that these guys are potentially lying to you and they're not authentic, and that they're under contract with these companies. And actually a buddy of mine pointed out that I pretty much was saying that they're getting paid to do so, or at least that's the opinion you can draw from what I said.
And so while Rick Webb has made a full apology and retracted his statement, I still think that's a good topic to bring up. As somebody that has a channel that reviews DJ gear and has some of those infamous NDAs and contracts, do DJ influencers lie to you? But for the most part, I feel like that the DJ ones are pretty authentic and they do weigh the pros and the cons of every piece of gear. And I don't have a ton of deals with brands. I mean, I'm still a newer channel, but we are growing. And if you look at our social blade, we are pulling in the viewership as a lot of the big YouTube channels. So in the future, who knows, maybe we'll be getting more NDAs and more contracts. I don't have many, but the ones that I do have, nowhere does it say I can't be critical of the product. Nowhere does it say I can only say positive things about the product. I'm not getting paid to make positive reviews. And I mean, the NDA is pretty much just saying you can't talk about the products before the official release date. That's all there is to it. And I think that's fair because sometimes these products are still in development. It is true, you do want to maintain relationships with these people. If you bite the hand that feeds, I mean, they're not gonna keep giving you free stuff. But DJs and consumers in general, we don't have the time to try out every single product. And we want to be wise with our hard-earned dollars, so we do look to influencers to help make decisions on what to buy and what to get. And on this channel, I don't try to be a cheerleader, but I also don't try to be overly negative and just trash products. I think at the peril of my own channel. I mean, as part of the YouTube algorithm handbook, you need to find an issue, pick a side, and be as divisive as possible on it. Let's be honest, that makes entertaining content, but I just believe in giving fair and balanced reviews, and I'll give my own spin on it and let you know whether I think this is a good product or not and who I think it's for. Because let's be real, not every single product on the market is something that I'm going to incorporate into my workflow. I get so many products to review, I can't incorporate everything. And I even do try to incorporate some of these products at live gig log, so I try to be honest in that regard. And I think that you can be honest and authentic without trashing a product. For instance, I just recently received this strobe light from B-Topper. I wasn't in love with the light. I didn't think it was great. I had a lot of quirks, and I said as much in the video, but I didn't just say this light is a piece of trash. I don't know why it was ever developed. I should just throw it in the garbage. I just said this light isn't for me. This doesn't fit my workflow as a mobile wedding DJ. I don't really like the cables. I don't really like its functionality, but it might appeal to someone out there. I did a demo, so you can make the decision for yourself. And I think that's really our job as influencers, as content creators and product reviewers, is to just show you the functionality and then you make the decision yourself. I think the Omni Duo, I'm not a huge fan of the name and the branding. I think the design is okay. I don't hate it as much as some other people. I think the functionality is really cool. This is not going to replace my main controller, mostly because Denon is so much cooler than Pioneer. Just kidding. I love both. I used Pioneer pretty much my entire career, so sometimes I want more portability, and this thing seems to have a pretty good balance between portability and functionality. I don't know. My first thought is this looks like Pioneer's response to the Denon Prime Go. And yeah, maybe it's not the most original. I mean, it has that new tech, but let's be real. I mean, they're basically the same concept, the same thing. The Omni Duo has some extra tech. Does it warrant an extra $500 cost? Again, I'm gonna leave that to you. And I've got nothing against either piece of hardware, but right now I'm using DJ iPad for cocktail hour and ceremony, and it's working pretty good. And I get it. Pioneer has pioneered the DJ industry for ever. So they are at a higher standard where much is given, much is required. So people are gonna be more critical, be more nitpicky compared to like reviewing like a $20 light on Amazon. It's like, wow, this thing actually works. It's only 20 bucks. And I try to tell people like, yeah, I wouldn't use this light at weddings, but yeah, if you're having a college party, yeah, buy this, $20. Yeah, you should do it. And sometimes we equate like being overly critical and bashing something as like honesty, like telling it how it is. But I feel like honesty has like two sides. And this is completely hypothetical. I don't think this applies to anyone specifically within the DJ niche. But if a channel's entire brand is to be like overly critical, overly negative, how honest is that channel? They're pretty much just putting on a performance to get eyeballs on their video, not so much to try to deliver an objective review on something. Again, just a hypothetical. And now that the talks of integrity are over, Pioneer, if you're watching this, I want the prestigious Pioneer contract. Please send me the free products. I'll be your corporate drone. I'll be your mouthpiece, and you can pay me to say whatever you like. What are your thoughts on this whole controversy? What's your thought on DJ influencers in general? Why is Denon so much cooler than Pioneer? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below, and please smash like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.